Good morning. We are doing a few errands on this Saturday morning. We are working on going to the post office. The kids finished their exams for homeschooling. I know this is a question that we get often. I don't know if everyone has to do this across the United States. My guess is it's not, and the regulations are different for every state. But in New York State, the public school children take something called the Regents. Again, I don't know if that's across the United States or not, but they have Regents tests. Locally for homeschoolers cannot participate in taking Regents exams, so we have to do another form of exams. The state gives us several options, but we got our tests done. That took all week this week, and we have to go ahead and submit these in. It takes about 14 to 20 days to get the results, and pretty much the only thing the state wants to see is to make sure that the kids are progressing in a positive way. And I like these tests because they break them down and show me where we should have focused a little bit more, where we didn't focus enough, or we focused too much, and it's really a good indicator for how our school year went. So on that aspect, I get excited, I get nervous about the tests, and then I get excited about getting the results because it really helps me plan. Here you go, Art. Thank you. It really helps me plan how I should better teach the kids next year,
Is this
right?
ready to go?
It is.
Mommy,
It's all set to go.
Next year I might.
Next year you have to take tests. Are you nervous? No. You know what? They're good tests. They're not hard at all.
After Mary, can I have a test?
Yep, after Mary, you can have your test too. So we don't have to test them until they are technically in first grade. So Mary will be in first grade next year, so she'll be taking the test. And well, Grace, you'll still have another 2 years before you need to take the test.
Will Mary and Lydia take the test together?
I don't know if Mary, it depends on if the tests are able to be mixed like that. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. John and Charity take the same grade level test, so they're able to be tested together. That's always been the case. Anything in the poll box?
No, nothing.
Nothing today. And that's worked really, really well for my mom. So Charity and the older kids had their tests all done for this week. That's another check off the list. And Charity, the plan is for her to graduate June 30th this year. Woohoo! First homeschool child graduation.
Now we're going to CVS, and we asked who wanted to come in, and these five children wanted to come in.
Now we're getting a Mother's Day picture for my mom for Mother's Day.
And now we're at the hardware store, and we're going to get Grandpa a present.
Mary, last night I saw your thing was glowing. Yeah. You guys are a little bigger than mine. Mommy, look at what they have.
So Grandpa asked for a mag light for Christmas, or his birthday, because this one broke. Now I have to look for something for my porch. Let's see, where are the dowels? I know they're here somewhere. No, not here. Oh, Peter, look, you like this.
What?
The balsa wood.
Oh, yeah. Thin.
Yep.
And look at, they even have stairs up there.
This is like the thinnest wood there is.
I bought some dowels so I could fix my porch, and I brought my little thing with me so I knew what size I needed.
The younger girls are taking a nap. I'm working on assembling dinner, and we just browned up some sausage here. Charity made some biscotti because it's our neighbor's birthday tomorrow, and she loves this recipe. Well, she loves biscotti, but she loves this coconut chocolate chip biscotti recipe. So Charity helped make that for her birthday. And then over here on the calzones, we have Lydia's working on rolling out one dough. I'm rolling out one dough, and we're gonna make a filling and make some calzones for dinner tonight with salad. Think that sounds pretty good, Lydia? I think so too. And we've got 2 calzones made, and we've got 4 more to go. So we finished the calzones. They're all set. The last thing I have to do is just put a egg wash on them, and then we're gonna bake them. It says it takes about 30 minutes, and it is almost 4 o'clock. So that should put us close. My things always take longer to cook than I ever expect. I'm thinking we should be good for almost 5 o'clock to eat dinner, which is perfect timing. I have a party tonight online at 8 o'clock, which will end this very busy week of partying and 31 things. So yeah, I'm gonna finish these up and get them cooking. Well, I think they are done. They look good, at least. Yum. Hope you're hungry. Woo! Look at those. So we have a salad, these humongous calzones, and then I'm going to probably cook up some, or just cut up some fruit, and we'll have that, and we'll call that dinner tonight. Good morning. I am off to Aldi's this morning. I've already gotten my walk-in, and now I've got to run. Well, hang on a second. I got my walk-in first thing this morning, and now I have to run down to Aldi's. I am working on putting together a get-together dinner tonight for our ambulance, and I said I would contribute to the meal by getting a salad, or making a salad, and doing a dessert. So I need to run down to Aldi's and get that taken care of. It's pouring rain, but I finished shopping. All right, we're home, and I have 10 minutes before my leadership call, and I've got all the food in here. Several hours later, and I am working on making dessert for the squad dinner tonight, and so I'm working on making some rhubarb oatmeal bars. John is helping cut up the rhubarb. So our rhubarb is producing quite bountifully, and
it always does.
It always does, which is, you know, John, that's such a blessing, because not everybody has rhubarb. And this stuff is expensive at the store. It's something like $4 a bunch, and a bunch is like 3 little stalks, and they always look dehydrated. And so I'm very, very thankful for the rhubarb. Yesterday, when we went up to BJ's with my parents, I ended up picking up some sugar. So my plan is to make some strawberry rhubarb jello jam, which I haven't made. My mom makes it every year. I have the recipe up, but I've never done a video on it. So I'm going to attempt, if Daniel will let me, to do a video. It won't be today, but do a video this rhubarb season and make some jello jam and show you guys how to make it. It's really, really easy, and it's definitely a favorite around here. I grew up with it, and it's just, I love it.
5 times, please be quiet. No computer yet.
Good.
Well, she's still working on her schoolwork, so.
I could fly through that. Can I stick my finger in?
Yeah, can I have some?
We don't get it.
Taste the
Yeah, you get some of this and we don't.
Camera's on.
Oh.
I'm
Do you want to
tempted
be in it?
Tempted to put that in there. Everybody can see the true side of Peter. It has to be very even.
Oh, sure.
And then this is gonna cook, and it's gonna taste good. You know, used to make this for Daddy when we were first married. You know that?
Is this all done?
Almost, we're gonna put all the crust in here. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Whoa, we're gonna put this in the oven and cook it away.
I eat it all?
You can. We'll see, Pete. We'll see. Cook that for 20 minutes. Mr. Daniel woke up. The rhubarb is in the oven. I'm going to feed him, and then I'm also going, while I'm feeding him, I'm going to work on school with Charity. And no, not Charity, wrong child. I'm going to work on school with Peter and Lydia while I have a few minutes of downtime, and the other kids are napping, but this little guy's starving. Oh, they're not done yet. No. They need to go longer. I'm going to add 5 more minutes to it, and then I'll check it. This took a lot longer to cook than I expected, but it's nice and golden brown, and I'm going to let it cool, then I'm going to cut this into bars and take that down tonight. Look at it bubble. See it bubble from the moisture? The steam. Oh, did you see that?
right there.
Yeah, hot stuff.
And all
Should
around
taste
the
good though. How is it, Lydia?
Good.
It is good. So we finished the rhubarb. It's all done. I don't think I ended up getting a picture of it when it was all done. Grandma and Grandpa came and picked up John and Peter for robotics today. And I just finished cutting the bars up. So this is for tonight. And if you've never used muffin tin liners, they are great if they're not too big. These are a little big, the portions, but because they're so thin, I thought that was about the right size. But the paper liners work really good to make it easy, single serve, and people can just take this over to their plate or whatever and eat right out of here. Kind of a win-win situation, and it just makes the whole cleanup a whole lot easier. So I have, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 portions here, and that's about how many people will be there tonight. I also have someone else bringing a tray of brownies, so we'll have brownies, we'll have the rhubarb, because I know not everybody likes rhubarb, and that will take care of that. Last thing I need to do is make a salad. I'm going to make a really big salad for everybody, and then they're ordering the pizza and wings to go. So I think that'll be a sufficient meal for tonight before our meeting. And Art's going to be coming down with the littler kids. So, and they don't eat much, but we do, when we have these type of events, our family is welcome to come, because we really want to build a family type feeling within the organization. So Art's going to be coming down, hanging out with the kids for a little while before our meeting, and then he'll go back up and pick up the boys from robotics. But that's about what our day is. Lydia also did some of her schoolwork here, and I know I probably sound like a broken record, but this, I am so happy that we picked this for our curriculum, the Learning Language Arts through Literature. And I asked Lydia today, as we're looking forward to another school year coming, I need to have all my high hips and everything done for New York State. I need to start planning ahead what we're going to do next year. And I always like to take the input of the kids, because, there's some things that they like and some things they don't like. And I ask her, what do you want to do? Do you want to stick with this book, or do you want to do something else? And she goes, I like only having this one book to have to do for my language, because it covers everything. It's your grammar, it's your literature, your handwriting, your spelling, let's see, vocabulary, phonics. It covers everything. Like today we were doing, we had to use a thesaurus to look up words and then put them into sentences. And it's not hard, and it's very thorough. And I've been very, very, very happy with it. So if you haven't checked that out, do so, because, and I realize it's not right for everybody, but it's really been really helpful for teaching consistently the kids just the basic language arts, and to me that's really important. It's 11:30 and we ran around like everywhere tonight. So we did make it to the squad event, and we had our dinner, dessert. We had a little bit of dessert left, a little bit of salad left, and that came home with us. Charity was on call until late. She just got home a little while ago, and we just chit-chatted for a while, because that's something that my mom always did with us, and that's what I do with my own kids. Is when something happens, they're gone all day, I like to sit down and catch up with them. And so we sat down, and Charity and I chit-chatted about her calls and all that good stuff, and Art was working on editing a video, but Lydia wanted to say goodnight to him. So that's where Charity's telling Art all about her day now. But I think I'm going to call it a night. It's been a crazy day. It's been a couple crazy days. Yesterday I went shopping with my parents for a good chunk of the afternoon, just running errands with that. And so I think tomorrow might be a little bit more settled. I hope so. I have to get my meal plan. I wrote my meal plan the other day, and I just need to do some cooking tomorrow. And maybe I will bring you along for that. But thanks so much for watching. I'm not sure how much footage I actually got today, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. The rhubarb bars were really good. We had several people thought they were apples, and they're not apples. I said they were rhubarb. I probably should have put the food coloring in it, because when you can see that it's red, then they know it's rhubarb, and I didn't add the food coloring, so it did look like an apple pie filling, but it tasted really good. I love rhubarb. So, all right, enough rambling for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are and whenever you're watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that. Give this video a thumbs up. Share us with your friends and have a wonderful day. Good night.